Hi guys, this is the Epic Gamer Boy here, and I'm sorry if the lighting's not the best, or it kind of is, but yes, I'm still recording my room. It's just my windows like opened for so I can have a nice view outside. But yeah, anyways, today we're gonna be seeing is the iPhone 6s still worth it in 2023? Yep. So here it is. So Touch ID on this thing. So first off, let's get started. So as you guys can see, Touch ID is like still pretty fast on this thing. Like comparing an iPhone 6 and a 6s, the 6s on the Touch ID is actually still pretty fast. And yeah, I mean the speed performance on iOS 15.7.3 is actually still pretty snappy. Well, what I heard from the iPad Air 2 on iOS 15 is that there was like some stutter on it, but the iPhone 6s so far, no stuttering. Yes, it's because this has the A9 chip and the iPad Air 2 has the AX chip in it. Nice, it has 3D touch, which is pretty cool. So the camera on this thing, I believe this is the first ever iPhone to have like a 12 megapixel camera, because before that camera's on. Oh yeah, because before that camera's on. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, cameras from like the iPhone 4S to the 6 were all like 8 megapixel camera. And I would say the 6S, I would say the 6S, the camera on the 6S nowadays is still better than the camera on like an iPhone 6. And yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot the front camera on this thing does not work, but it actually does now. So as you guys can see, I finally got the front camera on this thing. I finally got the front camera on this fixed. This phone has actually been through a lot of me. This phone has actually been through a lot of me. I mean, there is like a little bit of a dent through the speaker because I did drop this before, even in public, but it was still okay. So yeah, and you might be wondering how I got the camera fixed. Well, I kind of like. Oh yeah, I used the SIM card tool to lift up the screen like an idiot, but I noticed the inside the camera was like not in place, so I just I had to like put it in place and got it working. And I know this is stupid how I use a screwdriver, SIM tool to do it, but at least I got it working. My hands did feel some pain at first, but it's okay. And another thing is that the battery health on this thing actually did drop. It went from 100 right down to 74. Maybe because I have this phone for over a year and it was also draining fast before, like the last like before I dropped down to this. So yeah. Hey, but at least I have a fully working iPhone 6s now. I mean, before that it was also fully working. It's just like a year ago I took it to a repair shop because I cracked the screen, and then all the way up to now, nothing really changed. But then, but then I kind of, but then I took it to I did not mean to do that. But then I took it to like a, but then I kind of fixed the front camera myself with a sim tool, which is really weird. So, yeah. So this phone is almost like 8 years old. It's almost like, so this phone here is like almost like 8 years old, and it's actually still pretty fast. Plus, so I know that 3G network has been shut down, like on like the iPhone 5s and below. You can no longer, like those cannot be activated, but for the iPhone 6s, you actually still can until maybe 2025 or 2026. Yeah. So far, only like so far what I know by so far iOS 15 is still not losing like any app support except for like the some of the iOS, all of like the Apple stuff, like iMovie and GarageBand, those need iOS 16, but you can still download the last version of it. So yeah, you can still listen to music on this. You can pretty much do everything on this phone, which is nice. And yeah, unfortunately, the battery on this is not that good anymore. So yeah, it's basically setting my collector's item. I actually did brought this phone out like to a bunch of places. I did drop them, but it only got some dust on the corners. But other than that, it was still okay. It did not affect the inside of the phone. So yeah, really nice. So I guess this is about it for this video here. And is the iPhone 6s still worth buying in 2023? Well, I would say if you guys are still using an iPhone 6s, then you should probably upgrade because this phone's like almost 8 years old. But the software on this thing does not look outdated, which is pretty cool, interesting. The software on this thing does not look outdated, which is interesting. And yeah. And yeah, so maybe if you guys have like are still or using an iPhone 6s as your main phone, you guys should probably upgrade it because you should probably upgrade and you can either use it as like an MP3 device or you can still use it as a backup phone, but you may not get like the 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 iOS 16 features or like the Face ID iPhone features that it has. So, but this thing does have live photos, which is cool. I can actually show it to you by here. Oh wait, this middle thing right here. Yeah. And another thing is that this thing also have live wallpapers, which is also pretty cool. So yeah. So anyway guys, this is it for this video here of me reviewing the iPhone 6s. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.